All right. Well, welcome everyone to another fabulous reading sprints with friends. We are so excited that you are joining us. We already have comments getting started. Oh, there we are. So this is great. We're so happy to do this tonight. This is the biggest group that I've ever sprinted with.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'll just get started. My name is B, and my channel is Mama Needs to Read Romance, which is where we are right now. And I'm just so excited to introduce these other. Oh, I always go backwards. It's this way, just like Crystal was saying, Brady Bunch, right? The Brady Bunch, and there's Crystal, and there's Tara. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. All right, sorry. Crystal, would you like to introduce yourself next, and then everybody can just go whenever.
Yeah, I'm Crystal. My channel's Books Forever After here on YouTube and Instagram. And tonight I'm going to be finishing up How to Marry a Marble Marquis. I am 70% N. It's one of those buddy.
I want to hear more about that.
How are you liking it?
It's good. It was slow to start. I kind of like the fact that she's giving him the what for on he's such a rake, and she's kind of keeps reminding him like, hey, we're doing this so I can get a husband.
Right.
I'm like, you get it, girl.
Call
him out. But yeah, it's it might end up being like a 3-star though for me, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Good to know. Who wants to go next?
I read that with Maggie.
Oh, the Marble Marquis or Mark? I never know how to say
Yeah.
it. What did you think? Did you like it?
I enjoyed it, but like I also know like what to expect from CM Nascasta. It's not my favorite from her, but like I thought it was fun, and I liked the whole idea of like a monster romance being like historical romance-esque. But it wasn't like my favorite. I think I liked it a little bit more than Maggie did. I think I might have given it like a low 4-star or a high 3-star, and I think she might have given it like a 3-star maybe.
Okay.
I can't remember. It's been a little bit.
Awesome. And what are you going to be reading anything tonight, Hannah? Are you going to be listening while you're working on your awesome work?
I am reading. I'm reading.
Okay.
I can't
think keep us in suspense.
Temptation? No, yeah, Temptation. It's the 4th book in the Mate Games. Maggie's doing her read along for that series.
Oh, the Mate Games. Yes, I've heard of that. Okay.
And I'm behind on the read along. I think a lot of people finished it last night during the like live final show that she did, but I started it late, so I'm finishing it late.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
So hi, I'm Tara from Tara Talks Books everywhere. So I am reading, it's more of a YA, but it's been fun, Dangerous Alliance. And it's like she has to get a husband because, I don't know, not her husband, but her sister and her family, you know, the whole spiel. They need her to marry, and it goes from there. But like, I'm liking it so far. It's definitely younger, you can tell. But it's been on my shelf forever, so I'm like, I need to read it, and it's perfect time because it's a lot of points for us.
How many points? How many pages? That does look like a big honking book.
Yeah, so it's 400. So it's 400, and then it's historical romance. It's romance. I don't think she might be. I have to look her up. I don't know if she's BIPOC or I don't think she's LGBTQIA or anything like that. But
okay,
I think so. Hopefully this will get us some points. And then I'm also listening to One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, and that one will get us some points too. And like I have to return that one because it's a library, and I'm like, okay, I'm like at 2.5 right now listening to it. Hopefully.
Trying to get it in, but you have to return it.
I love the cover.
Yeah.
Of your book. I'm Joanna, XOJo over on YouTube, and Books by Joanna over on Instagram. I'm finishing Electra by Jennifer Saint. So I'm in the last like 20%, less than 20% of the book. It's so tragic. I think it's going to be a 5-star read for me. But I'm also really new to Greek retellings. So I read like some people are like, oh, if this is kind of like your first time reading the Trojan War and all this stuff as a retelling, I can see why it's a 5-star, but people still rated it 4. even though they're kind of used to it. So it was really good. And I think it's like 400 and something pages long. It'll be good.
I read Circe. Did you read Circe? And that's kind of like Greek.
I know people talk about it so much, and I started with Ariadne first, and then I have Song of Achilles. So I
want to get to that one.
That one is romance. I think it is considered like romance.
Oh, very cool. Oh, very cool. Awesome. Autumn, do you feel like sharing? Are you ready?
Yeah. The same issue that happened last time with me is happening again, but I'm trying to get the Sprint on another device so I can hear you guys better at least.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, so I'm Autumn. My channel is Nose in a Book. I am a booktuber, and these are all my friends.
Yes, we are your friends. And very lucky. Oh, I can see. She's being very creative in how she's troubleshooting this. I'm really impressed.
See, I have.
She's working through it.
And I think she's reading Belladonna, which I'm so excited about. Yes! It's a top rack of mine. I thought I saw it in the corner. I'm like,
oh my gosh, your eyes are so good. Oh my gosh. She's like a little detective. I love it. I love it. Do you know what? Actually, in fact, I didn't tell you guys what I'm reading tonight, partly because I don't know what I'm reading tonight. If you wouldn't mind terribly helping me to try to figure out what I'm going to read. I just finished my last arc yesterday, so I'm going to start one of two things. And if you can help me, and if you don't want to tell me, it's fine too. But I'm either deciding to read between An Earl to Remember, which is the Amnesia. I remember we were talking about Amnesia.
That's my vote. You I've read it. I love it.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious about that one.
I need to read it because if I start it now, I can finish it by the time it comes out, so I can do my review. I need to do that. But I just got one today. It's not coming out until November, but it sounds really good. It's a novella by Soraya Wilson, and I love her stuff so much. She's so cute. And I've read her contemporary stuff. It's oh my gosh, it's what's called The Seat Filler. It has it's about a normal gal who has to be a seat filler at the Oscars, and she ends up sitting next to like the Chris, I don't know, fill in the last name, Pratt, Hemsworth, whatever, that guy, and then they fall madly in love, and it's so cute. But anyway, so I loved that book, and so this is a novella. I don't know if anybody's into like old movies or musicals or anything, but Brigadoon, anybody, does that ring a bell for anyone at all? It's supposed to be, okay, so nobody's like knows what I'm talking about. So Brigadoon, if anybody
I've heard of it, I never saw it. Yeah.
Gene Kelly, I don't know if you even know who that is, but I was so obsessed with him growing up. It's this the book is this gal and her friend, they go to the Scottish Highlands, and it's at Christmas time. Yes, Gene Kelly. Yes, thank you, Lisa. Brigadoon. Yes, Kirby. Thank you. Okay, people know what I'm talking about. I'm not just making this up. I promise. But anyway, yeah. So so the novella is these two gals. Yes, Brigadoon Sweeney. Yes, thank you. I should be highlighting these. I totally forgot to highlight, guys. I'm the worst.
I was like, I would do it for you, but
all together. It's all gonna come together at once someday, but it's not today. Anyway, okay. So, yes. So these two girls, they go to the Scottish Highlands, which I've told you 10 times already, and they get, I think there's like a snowstorm. It's at Christmas time, and they wind up in this castle, and it's like this cottage, like this village from like the 1700s, like in the Highlands. So they go back in time, and it sounds super swoony, super cute, super Christmassy. It's not coming out until November, so I don't know. I'm trying to decide, should I read that one, which is called, and what is it called? Hold on, what is it called? I'm so sorry.
I feel like, have you read a lot of big books?
Do what?
Have you read a lot of big books recently?
Yes, I have.
Like, do you need a break? Because I feel like a novella sounds kind of nice.
It does sound kind of nice. It would be quick. It's called Almost Like Being in Love. So it's either that one or An Earl to Remember. Okay, so Tara, what do you think? What do you guys think? I don't know.
I mean, I'm going with An Earl to Remember, but I love Stacey Reid. So, and this one was amazing. But if you need a break, like Joanna was saying, that's a novella.
Yeah. I mean, I probably should read An Earl to Remember so I can get my review on time. But anyway, all right. I won't make you guys be my sounding board if you don't want to.
I could just go with whichever one you like want to read.
Look, I see novella.
Like if someone tells you to read one and you're like, read the other one.
You just get so excited about the novella. Like I heard you talk about Earl to Remember. You're like, I should read it, but there's this novella. And I'm like,
Oh, that's true. Okay, you're right. Okay, you guys are all right. You're so smart. I'm glad I brought it to you. Thank you for indulging me. I apologize for. Oh, and Autumn. Joanna was thinking that you were reading Belladonna. Is that accurate?
What?
What are you reading?
What am I reading?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You guys, I'm like trying to listen to you better on here and over there. And like, you guys are in two different spaces. It's so freaky.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I'm reading Belladonna tonight.
Joanna, she got it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. And what are our friends in the chat reading? I don't think we've even seen. Oh, here, Melody is saying she just finished House of Roots and Ruin.
I want to read it so bad.
Yeah. Oh, 5 stars. Oh, she's in a fantasy mood. I bet you. Have you read the other one, Joanna? Our Duet with Siren Duke?
Is she?
Um,
She's the same one, right?
Yes, House
Okay.
of Salt and
I haven't
Sorrows.
read it, but I want to read this. One sounds
It's so
so good.
It's so good, but it has like spooky vibes.
Waiting till like October.
Yeah, or winter. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
Winter
fun.
too. Okay.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And Lisa just finished Surrendering to the Duke. Stevie Sparks. I've not set in the 20s. Ooh, fun. Yeah, that's smart.
I'm the only 1800.
Yeah, you can only take so much Victorian or Regency era, right? I mean, yeah. Oh, cooking, puzzling, audiobooking. Awesome.
I should have said this in my vlog, but reading historical romance for the first time, especially with the author Lisa something
Lisa
from
Clavis.
Again the Magic,
Oh, yes.
I appreciated how she actually referenced like real issues one might find in that time period, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, because I sometimes when I look at these books, I'm like, where do they go to the bathroom? Like, what's going on during that era?
Louisa James.
I want to know how they got dressed and like how do they just do things exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, that's so funny that you say that, Joanna, because that's one of my qualms with Eloisa James. One of the books I read, it was like 6 trips to the bathroom in one book. I'm like, why do we keep going to the bathroom? Every single time you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's not romantic. I don't have to.
I mean, we
know
like
it.
to know. Yeah. That's too funny. The last 150 pages of, is it Shanna? Is that how you say that? That's the one.
That's a big book, isn't it?
Oh, I was hoping to read that this month.
Ooh, nice.
I have a
That's a
whole
good
bunch
thing.
of the author's books on my
that one
TBR, but
Buddy
they're
Read
so big.
on
I'm
the
so
Discord?
by them.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
I've heard
Buddy
she's
Read.
big. Yeah, Kathleen Woodowis, right? I heard
Yeah.
good things.
Mhm.
The Gentleman Seeks Bride by Megan Frampton. Oh, I haven't read her yet. Anybody read Megan Frampton? Not yet. Not yet.
I have a book by her, but I haven't read her yet.
Yeah, one of my on my list of things to do. Someday I want to do like a spin the wheel with all the authors I've never read and just be like, okay, boom, we're going with that
That would
one.
be such a fun game.
Right? We should do that.
I do like a TBR jar of all my authors that I have, and that's what I usually do for every month for my TBR. And I just pull that author and I try to read as much of my physical that I have there.
I
So-
love that idea. Oh, Crystal, I love that idea. That's awesome.
But a wheel would be even more fun.
See if I can work that out. Technology. I'm in both Kiss of a Demon King and IAD. What does IAD
I
stand
don't
for?
know.
What is that, Kirby? Do tell us. And the Belle of Belgrave Square. Okay, she's trying to figure out which one to continue. Do you want us to help you, Kirby? I don't know what an IAD is. Oh my gosh, 661 pages for
That's a
Shauna.
big book.
That's big.
And we don't get points after 500, right? Like after 500 pages, you just get 500 points, correct?
Boo.
I know. Well, what about Indigo? All I keep hearing about everybody's finishing Indigo going, it's 398 pages. 2 more pages. And I could have gotten extra 100
But
points.
is there any version of it that is over 400? Because if
I don't
there
think
is,
so. I searched because I read Indigo and I couldn't come up with those 2 extra pages.
there's no like ebook version or
Bonus chapter.
I looked on Storygraph and I couldn't find anything.
Oh,
But I mean, it might be out there. Somebody let me know.
yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, Immortals After Dark. is
Ooh.
IAT.
Hmm.
You know, I think I own that book.
That's a series I want to start
You
soon. It's like a long
Kirby.
series, isn't it?
Here it is. I've
You
got
have
it
it.
next to me. Now I feel silly. All right. I'm glad I shared that. Well, I've heard excellent things. Kirby, do you like this series? Because I've been wanting to jump in. I love her history, or historicals. I have not read the others yet. And then I've gotten a bunch because I got them for 25 cents a piece. Couldn't pass it up. But yeah, okay. Historical or paranormal romance. Okay. All right. I would go kiss a demon king, but I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm excited. And I want to thank Joanna for helping me with this background. I was so excited, Joanna, when I got the little tea party picture up. Oh,
It's so cute. Your thumbnails are like
Oh.
10 out of 10. They're amazing.
I love doing the thumbnails. I know they're ridiculous, but they're really fun.
So creative. So
They're the best.
Oh yeah,
They're so fun.
I'm wearing my shirt today.
Oh, let me see. Wait, it's
Came
red?
in the
They
mail.
come in red?
I got
Is
a
that
red
the
version.
Lily one?
That's cute.
Yeah,
I want to
you
get a
have-
hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie.
I got a navy hoodie.
I'm broke, though.
But yeah, I was because I want to do Team Seductress, but I want to do just in the color. 'Cause I wanted to say the readathon.
Oh, it's so perfect for Team Seductress.
It's
I love it.
great.
I love
Everyone
that.
attack Team Seductress. Don't forget. Thanks for reminding us.
If you're Team Seductress, cover your ears.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, all the heroines are really cool on the readathon. If that's what you were talking about.
She's the Lisa Kleypas of paranormal romance. Sold. Okay, I'm gonna start getting more crystals in my TBR. That's awesome. Like a drug.
Interesting.
Wow. Haters gonna hate. That's terrific. I love it. Oh my gosh. Well, ladies, are we feeling ready to read?
Mhm.
Very exciting. Hey, we got some more friends coming up. All right. I did not, as like last time, don't have my my timer up. I'm getting it right now. And then we can start. Or you can start right now. You don't have to wait for me. Let's see. Share screen. I'm sorry. I'm like narrating this. Someday I'll put my act together. But again, not gonna be today. Not gonna be today. Oh wait. Oh no.
Oh, you just push the one that pushes us to the side.
Okay.
You should be good.
B. You know what's so strange? Like what's happened to me, the same thing as last time, is like right now I can hear you guys fine, but like during the regular chat, you guys are choppy again. I think it's just my phone, so I'm gonna have to get a laptop soon. Try it again. It must be my phone because I'm in like a better area of the house with better signal. So.
Oh, weird. Oh my gosh. Well, at least see, you're figuring it out. You're figuring
Yeah, you guys can see me fine, so that's all that matters. But I'm just like, it sounds like I'm trying to understand a different language.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All right. Well, are we ready to read?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. All right.
You unmuted.
Nope, that didn't work. Oh,
Oh, there you are.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, I got it. Sorry. I'm going to figure this all out. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I love it so much. How did it go, ladies? Yeah.
Pretty well.
Good. We got some new people joining us while we were reading. Maggie, April, Victoria. Look, the chameleon reads books. I love it. Hello. So, let's see. I started my novella. Thank you, by the way, for the advice. It's super cute. She and her friend were almost freezing in the snow in January of, I guess, 2024. And they get rescued by a very handsome Highlander with apparently like the cutest dimple ever that she wants to explore with her mouth. I'm like, okay. And she's like, his calves are amazing. He's got great calves.
His calves.
So anyway, but yeah, so they're exploring the castle in the middle of a snowstorm, and they're decorating for Christmas. This is the 1600s now that they've been whisked away to, and there's candles everywhere. I mean, it's giving me such cozy, Christmassy winter vibes, and I'm just, who doesn't want to be in a Scottish castle, at least for a little bit? So it's fun. I'm having a good time. I'm glad I started it. The first 38 pages of Again the Magic. I know. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're loving it. Oh, I hope you still love it. Was it Tara the other day? You were reading it, Tara, and you're like,
I finished it, and I loved it.
What did you think?
It was amazing. I loved it. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit annoyed. What is her name? But the main character, I was like,
Aileen.
Stop. He loves you. Stop. Like,
Yes.
Were you the same, Joanna?
Yes, I was like, girl, get yourself together. You're fine. It's
like,
fine.
you were the only one. I'm sorry. I'm not spoiling. I didn't mean to if I did.
Well, we know it's a happily ever after, right? We want to know that, we want to know that they're all going to be happy. You haven't spoiled anything. Don't you worry. Straight talk.
Yeah, if it's a romance, that's like not a spoiler.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah. I'd be sad. In fact, I would if it weren't a happy ending, I would need someone to spoil that for me right away. Please tell me.
100%.
Waste my time. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Accidentally Compromising the Duke by Stacey Reed. I've never heard this title.
I haven't read that one by her.
Oh, she's loving the premise. Ooh, do tell us, Lisa. We need to know.
I need to get to a Stacey Reed this month.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Highly recommend. 4 chapters. Kiss of a Demon King. Excellent. Oh, Captor Captive. Who likes Captor Captive?
Me.
Joanna, I feel like, do you see a lot of Captor Captive in fantasy? I bet you do.
Yeah. Because you put a spell or you're forced, kind of like a forced proximity for
it's
sure.
Like my favorite.
And and I mean, like Akatar and A Curse So Dark and Lonely are Beauty and the Beast retellings, and that is a captive situation. So yeah.
Beauty and the
Anything Beauty and the Beast is my jam.
Yes, me too. But I never thought of that. I wouldn't. Thank you, Joanna. I never in a million years, I don't think, would have linked that. I would have been like, I don't know if I'm into Captor Captive, but I love Beauty and the Beast retelling. So wait, I guess I am. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. No reason editing tomorrow's video. Ooh, we look forward to that. You're so good. I try to get that done. I usually do that at like 4 or 5 in the morning when no one's awake. It's the only time I can do it. April, getting back to One Night Only by Elise Marion. Ooh, a novella. Nice. Very cool. Oh, okay. So this is the Accidentally Compromising the Duke. Her parents want her to marry a guy she does not like, and she goes into the guy she does like's room to get caught, but she goes into the Duke's room instead. That's great.
The best. I love those type of premises.
It's so good.
Yes. That's
I love that.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I love it.
You're like, oops, I did it again.
Oh, Maggie, I'll take captor captive and raise you auction block being
Oh,
sold.
I love auction. Like, yeah.
What?
Can you guys give me a title just off the top of your heads? Like, what would be a really good? I've never heard that.
A
Is
few.
that also more fantasy or?
Well, right now I'm thinking of a monster romance, but it's like a white shoes monster romance. But there's hold on.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've seen that in like fantasy, but in a negative way.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
where-
like
Maggie, can you give me one?
yeah.
A title? Okay, wait, where? Okay. Oh.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have to stay tuned and catch that video. We want to find out some titles. All right.
I know I've read a bunch and I just like cannot think right now.
I know it's common in like mafia romances.
I know there's at least one mafia romance.
Biking ecstasy.
It's interesting.
Now I need
They
to
do
look
things on the bike?
to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leave it to
right.
Maggie to find all day centric books.
How does the logistics work here?
Is it a two-seater? What are we talking about? Is it in tandem? Yeah.
April
You need
too.
to
April
know.
always has a bunch of pink books to talk about.
Yeah,
Ravaged by Monsters was the white shoes that I was thinking of that has an auction trope.
Which one? Say it again.
Ravaged by Monsters.
Ravaged by Monsters. Oh my.
It's about Lance Armstrong. Maggie, what is happening here? What are you doing to Lance?
That's interesting.
That is.
Oh, I know. Me and April read Johanna Lindsay "Say You Love Me." It's also an auction too, but
Okay,
it,
I like that one,
it-
Kirby.
the,
It's like
the audio is
mistaken.
horrible. Yeah.
Oh no. I just read one that was the audio was just awful. Just awful. Ruined it for me. The Duke buys a bride. In fairness, he doesn't know what the auction is for.
I can appreciate
That
that
makes me want to
one.
read it. Oh my gosh. Wait, is his name Lance? Wait, didn't she say Lance Armstrong? Yeah.
I'm pretty
Right?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The biker, the cyclist.
Yeah. Lance Armstrong. What are we talking about right now?
I'm so confused.
I wonder if she was just
Oh,
joking. And then she's like, wait, is
Oh,
the
the
character
Dragon's
really
Bride.
named?
The Dragon's Bride is like auction, but it's like it's I don't know if you would call it auction because like they're not bidding, but they're picking out of a lineup. Does that make sense? So it's
Okay.
it's
Okay.
auction-y.
Okay.
That would make sense, Tara.
Auction adjacent. All right, gotcha.
Because I'm like, that's a loss.
I can do motorcycle club.
She's half asleep. She's just joking.
That's
Okay.
only like
That's the best sense
I
of
can
humor. I
allow.
tell you what. Oh my gosh. The aliens prize Zoe Draven. Oh my gosh, it's 2 a.m. in Paris. She might go back to sleep. Is it 2 a.m. at where you are too, Joanna?
Yeah, it's getting there. I was like, I think I'll join for a
You're
sprint
crazy.
and then
Yeah.
I'll go to bed. But
Yeah. Already? But
Just
girls, oh my gosh,
cute.
Joanna, you guys are my heroes being up so late. That's amazing. The aliens prize
Okay.
Zoe Draven.
I have a question.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
been a while since I read monster romances, and I'm so confused of the logistics of something called a knot.
Oh
Anyone else want to take this one at all? Anyone?
I feel like
Hannah will
Autumn.
take
Hannah.
Hannah, go for it, Hannah.
yeah. Okay. So basically, you know how when dogs
Oh God.
like do it
Yes.
and they get stuck?
No.
Okay, well they do. And so it's kind of like that. It's a bulbous at the base during the climax of it all, and it stays there.
I only know this because
A little
this
bit.
is coming out, and I was like, "What is this?" I tried Googling. I did not understand what they were talking about. I was like, "How does this function?"
It's in Omegaverse a lot, and it's mostly in like sister stuff, but it's also in some monster romance more and more nowadays.
This was painful.
Yeah.
Like,
Sucker.
remember I was watching a video. I'd never heard of it, and Christy of Christy Reads a Lot was like, and there's nodding, and I was like, nodding, like Notting Hill, like the movie, like no, not like that.
I want to say something, but I'm like low key embarrassed. I know of a book that has an auction in it, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But it's called Her Secret Garden, and it's a spicy retelling of The Secret Garden. And the girl ends up getting put up for auction, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're curious, I would recommend it.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you for adding, because I'm sure somebody would be like their thing. Next, explain Omegaverse. Oh my!
Yeah, my face is all these comments, these visuals.
Freaky.
PSA. I'm ominous, like so thankful. Now she's not gonna be able to sleep.
Like, what's happening with my sweet book ladies?
I know. Come to my channel for all things. No.
It's so funny because my boyfriend kind of can listen in sometimes, and he's like, "You got quite a group over there." He's like, "You guys are some rascals."
Yeah, much.
Yeah, really.
The girl. So in her secret garden, it starts off with her like basically getting kicked out of a cult, like a religious cult, because she is doing something she shouldn't be doing, and then she like goes to the. You guys have read The Secret Garden or watched the movie, you'll know she goes to like this manor that's her uncle's. Mm-hmm. And then basically the house is like a pleasure of sorts.
Interesting.
It was interesting.
Any more questions, Crystal? Any more?
They say it's the quiet ones you have to be where you watch out for, and I was.
Oh my gosh, that's too hilarious. Oh my gosh. Wow. Of all the things that we were going to talk about tonight, what's that? What is it?
I made a rose out of ribbon strips, and I made it. It'll stay eventually. Put it on a picture.
It's pretty.
Well done. You're so creative. You're so impressed. And that's going to go in the junk journal?
Yeah. This is the longest hot glue string I've ever experienced. Oh my gosh. It just keeps coming. It's like a knot.
It's like a knot. Oh, good.
Oh my god. Holy wow. Oh, there we go.
This is the best TED Talk I've ever heard. Yay! This is great. This is so great.
Aren't you glad you showed up tonight?
Just expanding my vocabulary.
This is what happens when you have Hannah.
I can finally hear you guys properly on my Kindle.
The more you know. Oh, wait, is that the... Oh my gosh. And did anybody else want to share like what they were reading or how it was going? Because we could jump into another.
Anything want to follow up on that?
I'm just confused on the whole knot thing.
Okay, so is that what's happening right now in your book? The marble mark?
No, I was like reading it last night, and then like it mentioned it again right before she went to the because she was like, daydreaming about their stuff. And she's on her way to the ball now, finally. And it's a Belle Mask ball, so I'm like, I love that. So it's just so she showed up there. So it's interesting. So yeah, that was just what stuck out to me. I'm like, every time it mentioned it, I'm like, okay, it took me out. I'm like, how does the logistics work here? I'm so confused.
It's like the third time someone explained it to me, and I'm like, okay, I think I follow now. I got a lot of different visuals. I don't know if I wanted to know, but like I was also like, what is this?
Right. Do you know who? I'm not going to bring up any more things right now because I don't know if we're ready for more things. But oh my gosh, Jen of the Book Refuge has done multiple videos where I've had to look up what she's talking about. I had no idea. I was like,
she tells me the things that I'm always afraid to ask about.
Right. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
I'm actually going to be announcing. No, this is soon. I have to. Oh, that's really soon. I should probably talk to them. I have a thing coming up involving monsters, and it rhymes with.
No idea.
Readathon, and in October, and I know Jen's gonna be a part of that, and that's gonna be a lot.
Ooh, fun!
Speaking of monsters and Jen,
Awesome.
I'm very excited.
Awesome. Oh, well, what do we think? Do we feel like reading again? Unless anybody wants to share any more.
That sounds
And I know
great.
Joanna.
My book is depressing, so I don't want to bring down because it's like fiction, Greek retelling. Of course, it's depressing and to women, but it's beautiful. Okay,
But you said you really do love it. You think it's going to be a 5-star?
I think so. It's just so sad. It's like touching on how parents sometimes make decisions for their kid, but the kid doesn't see why, and it just ends up distancing them. You know.
Wait, what book is this?
Electra by Jennifer Saint. It's just so sad. I just feel so much for the mom, and I'm also like, what's wrong with your kid? Like, she sounds like a psychopath. If she misses her father who like killed his own daughter, like this is nuts. So I feel a lot, but I think another story would be great. I think I'll log off for this.
Okay. You're gonna go to bed already?
Already.
You're like, on that note. On that
note. Not happy note.
I will think about Hannah's rose.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm so thankful you could join us, Joanna. Thank you so much for coming on.
And chat outside of Instagram.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
I'll keep watching the replay so I can take down more like vocabulary lessons.
Gotta take notes.
Learn.
Read the more you know. Some
Oh, April's like, I don't know if I could read that.
I know it's hard, April. It's a hard book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you guys, and thanks for hosting me and inviting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm so excited to do it. And thank you for helping me with the background.
Nice. I will fade into the background.
All right.
Good night. Bye.
Oh, there she goes. I was wondering what would happen. So Autumn just slides right over.
Hey.
That's so cool. That's awesome.
I'm like low key watching you guys on this thing because I can hear you perfectly on this. So that's why I keep looking down.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. We're not worried. I love when they do their videos, they're like, if I'm looking down, it's because I've never in my life watched a YouTube video and be like, why is that person looking down?
I wish I could record how I hear you guys because it sounds so terrible. It's just like in and out, in and out, in and out. So like I'm getting bits and pieces. I'm on like just barely comprehending. So that's why I just like hooked you guys up so I can sort of hear.
That was smart. That was super smart. I never would have figured that out. Well done. Very good idea. Yeah. And my internet wasn't working most of the day, and my husband came home and he fixed it like right before. I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness, because I was really stressing. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. So
mine was gone for like 4 hours. There was an outage.
Oh man. Yeah, the weather's been crazy over here on the East Coast.
Of course, I just clicked on something.
Where are you again? What state? Just in general.
I'm in Virginia.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. So we had horrible weather.
Yeah.
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live in North Carolina. I love North Carolina.
Oh my gosh, we'll message and we'll see if we can meet up. I don't know what section art, but I'll message you.
Okay. Yeah.
Some parts are,
So I don't know if I mentioned. Did I mention I was reading this, Belladonna?
Yes. Tell us about it. I don't think we've heard you mention
it's fantasy romance, but it's giving a little bit of historical. Like it has a little bit of historical flair to it. So it kind of works.
I've heard that has gothic vibes.
Pretty wild book so far. This girl can like see dead people basically, but she also can't die. And she can like see death itself. So I think the romance ends up being with death or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Wow. That sounds cool. It sounds kind of epic. And did you say how far you are in? I'm sorry, I must have missed that.
What?
How far in are you?
Into the book?
Yeah.
I'm on page 45 now. I think I read about 25 pages.
Okay.
during the last little sprint there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, how about we do another one? You interested in another one, ladies? All right, let's do this.
What?
Okay. Would you like to sprint some more, Autumn?
Sprint more? Yeah.
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 Let's do it.
Sorry.
Not at all. Oh, please. We're laid back here.
I need to
It's
get a
all
better
good.
device.
Can I show you guys my blanket? Because I feel like bookish people will
Yes.
enjoy it. But it's my husband totally bought it for me for Christmas, and it's like Pride and Prejudice all over. And it's like words.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
get out.
It's the comfiest. I had to share it with people who understand it.
Is there a way? I wonder if there's a way I can make you big. I really want to see this. I can't. Let me see. Is that gonna? Oh, that's me. I don't want to see. Man, I don't think I can figure it out. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just needed to share with people who understood.
Oh, that's so cool.
I need to see
A
it.
quill and a pen, and then like a letter, and then it has the book all over it. And I just. It's
Are you
so
on
cool.
the Hideaway Discord?
I am. I just joined.
Join. Post it on there so that people can see better pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, very cool. Oh yeah, everybody's loving it. They're loving the blanket.
Thank you.
I love cozy blankets. I have a Pua blanket right here.
Oh,
Moana.
cute.
It's like that really soft
Yes,
material.
the fleece.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're obsessed in my house. We just fight over
I'm
blankets.
such a child. I saw that in Target and I was like, I need it. It came with a Pua stuffed animal. I have it in my room.
Oh, fun. That's Moana, right? Love. Ooh, the Duke. See, I said we were going to sprint. Now I'm like, la, 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 talking again. Okay.
You know what, April? In my
Alright,
book
right.
too, there was like a mention of Vauxhall, and I was like, oh, it's meant to be.
Oh, I love it.
Do you guys remember these?
No.
No, what are they?
Little shoestring potatoes?
Yes.
They're like an old fashioned snack.
Oh,
I found them at the
love
store
it.
and I'm like, I need.
It's old fashioned. It's like
Oh.
historical. Should we get points for that? We should probably get points for that, right? Anything we can do at this point. All right, let's see. Here's the tricky part. I'm already.
They're like mini French fries.
So I'm going to. No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. I'm going to mute myself because I'm figuring. No one wants to hear me figure this out. Okay, I'm muting.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out.
Hello.
Oh, okay, and then I'm doing. Sorry, I'm talking again as I'm narrating. Sorry. Okay. Well, how did it go, ladies?
Mine was so much fun this round.
Yeah. Oh, do tell,
Yeah.
Tara.
Well, she's going on all these like horrible like dates, like to the park, and there's like some guy who's like every time he talks he spits, and then like there's a guy like waggling his eyebrows at her, and then there's like one who's just like, I don't know, he like just talks a lot and he is like not even caring what she says, and then like of course the main hero comes and like helps her out of a situation, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Oh, yay!
I love that part.
Being a hero, rescue.
Yes.
I love it. How fun. Who else wants
Awesome.
Getting 86%. It's getting to the, the big like resolution where they're having that love fight.
Oh boy.
Declaring and everything. So it's getting good.
Oh boy. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, April. OMG, he just kissed her hand. I love that. Oh my God. That happened in mine too, actually. So I am the novella. So often I complain. I'm like, the novella was too short, but of course it's short. It's a novella. Oh, hey, Daphne. Sorry, I'm so all over the place.
That's why I have trouble with novellas. I always rate them like 3 stars because they're just not long enough for me.
Yes, there was a huge thing. I'm not going to say what it is, but so I think I mentioned. So this is a book about it's Christmas time in the Highlands in Scotland. These 2 girls have just traveled back in time, like Brigadoon style. They're in a castle. It's adorable. But she had this thing she was trying to figure out, and we're 25% in. They've already resolved that. And it looks like it's a fated mates kind of situation or like a soulmates kind of deal. So, it's just going really fast. And it's really fun. I would say slow burn, but it ain't slow burn. What is it? Quick burn, quick release burn. So anyway, but it's fun. It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's super cute. But yes, I feel like I need more. So, yeah. Hannah, what about you?
Mine went well.
Nice.
I can't really say much about it because it is like the 4th book in a series, and the whole series follows the same couple. Well, it's a Why Choose, so it's 4 heroes. But
that sounds like too much work.
Right?
I can tell him like.
Yeah, I like Why Choose, but this one, like, I don't know how I feel about this last book. I feel like for me personally, the series has gone downhill, but I don't know. But that's like, I think that's just like a me thing, and I'm in a slump. Like, I'm just like having issues with like every book I'm reading. So I'm probably gonna rate it generously if I keep feeling like this, just because I think it's a me thing right now.
Sure. Oh, I get that. Sometimes you just have to be in the right mind, like the mental space. We were talking the other day about I jumped from a Tessa Dare to a Stacey Reed, and I needed like a palate cleanser between. Like it just didn't. Like I was thinking, oh, is this because I think it's me? Like I just needed something else. But yeah,
everything I'm reading is just not doing it for me right now. Having issues.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all hit the slump.
Yeah.
That was me in May.
I had 2 amazing months where I read so many 5 stars, like favorites of the year books, and I read so many. I think like in June I read 30 books, and in July I read, I don't know, at least like 25 books or 20 books or something. So, and now I'm like,
Yeah. Oh man, it'll come back.
It will. It always does. It's just,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Autumn, how about you? How was your reading? Maybe.
You asking me?
I sure am.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not sure. It's still all messed
No, sorry. I know.
Readathon is really
Yeah, so.
interesting. I read another like 20 pages or so. I don't even, but it does have some historical not romance, historical vibes. Because this girl, she's an orphan. Like I said, she can like death and like see spirits and stuff. She ends up like being the reason why her caretaker dies, and then she gets brought to this. And this manor is like really mysterious. So I'm at the part where she's like just getting there and getting settled in, and like there's some like crazy soiree going downstairs, and she meets like a sick cousin. And you know how I was just talking about the Secret Garden?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was talking about that. That's like a retelling of the Secret Garden. It's weird because this is given a little bit of the Secret Garden, just because she's an orphan and a sick cousin. She gets brought to a manor, and like there's just a lot of parallels, and I'm like, that's so weird.
That is so. Isn't that funny when that happens? Where you're like, whoa, universes are like stars are aligning. That's so interesting.
I just like taking classics and making it as a dark historical romance or something like that.
Ooh, that's interesting. So let's see how we're doing in the chat over here.
My kid's like
red
harassing me.
Indigo getting started there. Awesome. I think it probably is going to be the last sprint, if that's okay with her. But she was just, Jesselyn's just asking that. And I only say that because I'm in my room and and my husband's going to want to go to bed before too long. We were like 9 o'clockers. So.
Oh yeah, this is probably gonna be my last sprint anyway too. So.
Oh, okay, good. That makes me feel better. Yeah. I forgot to ask like how long everybody wanted to go, and then it just occurred to me. Yeah. If I go much later, he's gonna be like, "What? How am I gonna sleep?" So that'll be a problem. So yeah. Oh, the angst again.
I love it so much.
But it hurts so good.
I live for that angst. Like I want to like feel that pain.
Yeah.
When I read.
You know, and I always say that I don't, but then like my favorite books all have it. So I'm like, I guess I kind of do. You're going to get through this. Don't you worry. It's going to be so good. Oh, it's so good.
I have the perfect mug right now.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, how cute.
What's it say?
It has the Pride and Prejudice beginning. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I love it.
How fun. See, I love that we can all share the books
and a cookie
and the mugs. I just love it. I love it. This is what we were talking about doing, like a fall one or like a Halloween one. Can you imagine we could share all of our stuff. Like, look at this blanket, look at this mug. We'll just have so much fun. It'll be so great. 4 more chapters of Kiss the Demon King. Wow.
Fast reader.
Oh, enemies to lovers.
Okay, so apparently,
Love it.
That's cool. Okay. I need to put that person.
Yeah, she's talking about the IAD, Immortals After Dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, do you recommend starting with Immortals After Dark from Cressy Cole? What's the book? First book in that one?
And there's like how many books?
A Hunger Like No Other is the first book in the Immortals After Dark series.
Do I have that? I don't.
Okay.
And is it a lot? Like, is it a whole?
It's a lot.
I thought
35 books or something like that, isn't it? Or I might be thinking of a different one. I might be getting that one confused with what's the vampire series by Lindsay Sands? I think the Argino.
There's that, and then there's the Black Dagger Brotherhood, and then there's Sherilyn
That's the one I've heard of. Yeah,
Dark Hunter series that's the one that I'm on like the 8th book of. That I really like that series. But I just got the Immortals After Dark series, and I want to read that. And then there's also Nalini Singh's Slave to Sensation is the first book in the Side Changeling series, and that's another really long paranormal too.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I have that one on my list to get next. Yeah.
Very cool. So many good choices. Love it. Hey, Amber. Oh, good. Oh yeah, it's so hard to find a good time, right? That's why I love that so many of us are experimenting with different times and like different days of the week, seeing what works. Yeah.
That way everyone can join at some time.
Exactly. Yeah, yesterday I had a good time making lunch and watching Joanna's with Daphne and Patricia. And was that at 1 o'clock yesterday? I was like, oh, this is fun, midweek.
Yeah. It was 1 o'clock for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Sorry. I forget. Hello. Yes, for several of us, it's 1 o'clock, but not everybody. Hello. I should figure this out. Wow. Just the right amount of, she's talking about her 95-page novella. Just the right amount of burn. Yeah, I love that, April. That's great.
I want to read more novellas. read very many,
Yes.
and I've only read ones that like go with series that I have read or something.
Yes,
So,
I know it's hard.
I would like to read more just like stand fellows.
I really like I read Mating the Huntress by Talia Hibbert. That's a good novella.
I read one. Hannah Bonham Young, who I'm like obsessed with. She was an indie. She's going to be traditional now, but she has a like slightly spicy holiday novella that's sapphic, and it's really, really sweet and like heart. That was really good. It's called Set the Is it Set the Record Straight? I think it is. That was a really fun holiday novella.
Oh, very cool. I think I remember you talking about it in one of your videos, actually.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's hard to find good novellas, but it sounds like there's might be a monster novellathon going on in October. I heard. Hannah's like, not gonna say anything. I can neither confirm nor deny. I saw that face. That was so cute. So that might help you with your looking for novellas. I know it's hard to just randomly find them, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, there's one that I guess Sarah Simone does that I heard from Jen from Book Refuge that I want to do. It's like an adult spicy version novella series. It's similar to Jane Eyre.
Yeah.
So inspired like a Jane Eyre retelling. So it's called The Awakening of Ivy Levold, and it's Markham Hall series. It's got like 4, I think, novellas in them. Music novella.
I love Jane Eyre. I'd like to check that out. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
I have a reread of Jane Eyre. It's been a long time. I love that.
No, I have like 4 copies of that series, that book.
What?
I bet they're gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I have a really, really pretty one that my friend got for me for my birthday. It's I'd have to grab it off, but it's like a turquoise color. I got it at she got it at like Books A Million, so it's a very pretty, nicely cover one.
Oh, fun. Oh, it's so hard not to get all the books right. Oh, I loved it. No, I think it was another sprint earlier this week where they were talking about sprayed edges for a while, and I was like, yes. I mentioned this to somebody that wasn't part of the book community. They're like, what? Oh, yay! Oh, we want to see it. Oh, very pretty.
I have ones like that for Pride and Prejudice, and then for The Secret Garden. I love the laser cut.
Yeah, those are
really cool. That's a pretty thing.
That's gorgeous.
Good. Like it's so pretty. I don't want to open it.
I've been trying so hard not to like hoard like multiple editions of every book I ever loved. I have that tendency, but I have more. I think I have a lot, like over 10 copies of Wuthering Heights thing, and it's like hard not to just like keep buying them all.
Sure,
like, it's so hard.
Yeah,
I have multiple editions of that, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Eyre. And I'm like trying to rein it in with some of the others. Like I randomly have a couple copies of The Secret Garden and like a couple other random ones. But
I want to get like the I want to get the Macmillan ones, like the pocket ones for like Jane Austen, Jane Eyre, and like The Secret Garden. They're only like I think they can be only like $10 a book. I think almost. So, but I'm not exactly sure. But like it looks really pretty. It'd be like little tiny like pocket size. So.
Cute.
Gilded edges, so really pretty.
Yes.
I ended up getting the painted ones. I bought them. I couldn't stop, but I ended up getting one I hadn't read. What's the Louisa May Alcott Little Women?
Oh, I have to read that.
If I can reach it, I'll show you guys.
Oh yeah, do. Oh, we have to see. Oh, you're sending me back in time.
I love the movie Little Women. Actually, I've seen like all of the adaptations, and I love all of them.
Yes,
I have like some of the black and white ones on tape, but I haven't read the book yet. I started to, and I kind of got a little bored, but I want to try again. A really pretty copy.
Yeah.
You have that.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, what is this again? I've seen this one.
This is Little Women, right?
Yes, that one's Little Women. I haven't read it, so I bought it because it was beautiful, and I was like, I'm gonna read it.
So beautiful. Oh,
for Muse painted editions, and I was like, I can't not get it.
Oh, it's beautiful, Tara. Oh, I'm so glad you showed us.
I'm obsessed with special editions, and I can't because they're expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I like going to like library sales or whatever, and like discovering like if there's any classics there, and just seeing the different like really older editions. It's
Yes.
always really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I love, and I don't know, tell me if I'm being ridiculous, because maybe I am. But I love Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And I don't know if you've read it, but I saw this cover.
That's really, really pretty.
It's part of
I love that.
Steambox. If you've read this couple, like it's everything. And then they've got the cute animals that are in the book. And here's the thing. This is a hardback, and it was like $50.
I gotta go get the book.
And I guess it's more like the art that's what you're paying for, but it's just like it's a really thin copy over. Oh my gosh, I get confused. Over the regular hardback. And I was like, I don't know. I just expected it to be like thicker or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm expecting too much. I might be expecting too much. But I get that the art is beautiful, so it's probably more the art. But like this is so thin. If my children even look at it sideways, it's gonna tear. I just know it. I'm like, nobody touch it. So anyway, they love to mess with my books and my shelves and all that good stuff. But anyway,
I have some pretty books.
I know you do. You want to share anything?
So I have this old set of
Oh no, wait, I don't
Wuthering
know.
Heights and Jane. Oops. I think these are from the 40s. Yeah, 1903.
The
And these are like
40s?
wood engravings, which is really neat.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm like obsessed with this set.
fun.
And then some of the newer pretty editions I have. This is my edition of Little Women. It's not as pretty as yours, Tara. But I have this one. It's like embroidery.
Oh,
That's
cute.
Yeah. It's really cool. And then some of my other favorites. I just started collecting these editions. I don't know if anybody has these, but they're so amazing. But the paper is like, I don't even know how to, it's glossy paper. So it's like almost like waterproof. Does it shine?
Oh,
I don't know.
You're frozen, so I
But these
can't
are
see
really
it.
cool.
yeah.
And
There's
then
a little
last,
freezing here and there, but
The
yeah.
threads, not threads. The Sisterhood collection.
Oh wow.
These are really, really fun and pretty. And then the spines all line up with the girls and their hair.
Oh, cool.
Get out! Oh, I love it.
So those
We're
are
gonna
just
have
some
to
of
see
my
these
favorite
again,
like,
Autumn.
pretty
I definitely want to
books.
see these again because it's still a little bit.
Yeah,
of a
share
laugh.
them like Instagram too, and like this.
Yes. Oh yeah, we would love that. That's a great idea. Yeah. We've got a couple more comments here about, let's see, I'm doing an interesting combo of Paris the Memoir as my audiobook when I get up and move around, and my first reading of Throne of Glass. I am dying to read Throne of Glass. I've heard
I
so
love Throne of
many
Glass.
things. I still haven't finished ACOTAR yet, and I need to do that. I was just talking about this the other day because I still have trouble keeping some of the characters straight because it's just my life. I have trouble focusing with too many world building like high fantasy. But I want to reread the first ACOTAR, those first four, and then finally hear the fifth one for the first time. But they're really good. But I've heard, is Throne of Glass better than ACOTAR? That's a question. I'm like,
Not so far in my experience.
okay.
Yeah, ACOTAR was better for me, and I actually started with ACOTAR, and then I did Throne of Glass.
How I always describe the series is like Throne of Glass is more high fantasy with romance, like on the side. ACOTAR is like very just fantasy romance, and then Crescent City, what's the word for it? It's like almost modern fantasy. What's the word for that?
Urban fantasy.
What's the word?
Contemporary
like that with like mystery, and then there's like romance on the side as well. So it's not like super romance. Like there's like almost no spice in the first book, but there's like tension, and it's good. But it's like very much like focused on the mystery aspect, which is really urban fantasy with mystery and romance. So it's kind of interesting.
I think ACOTAR
series.
perfectly balances romance and high fantasy together. I think it's the perfect blend, and those are kind of the books that I really like as well.
Here we have some more people weighing in too.
Yeah.
Some people's faves ACOTAR is my favorite.
Okay,
Okay, interesting.
I almost think like Throne of Glass as a whole series, and I feel like the last book hit me so hard, and it just like pushed, like it just made me like love it so much. Like just the whole that you go through with the characters, and there's so many characters, and it's just more like, I don't know, there's just more going on, I guess. So I sometimes feel like it's a better series overall, but like if you are a romance stan, like ACOTAR is gonna be your favorite. Like I still love it so much. I don't know, it depends on my mood and like what I'm currently rereading. So I love them both.
This is very helpful to me.
I haven't read any Sarah J. Maas at all, but I did ask, I think it was yesterday on Maggie. Was it Maggie's channel? Or somebody's live, and I was asking Maggie's start. And they said ACOTAR, I believe, because it's better.
That's what I would start with.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't. It's like a long. How many books is it?
It's a lot shorter than the Throne of Glass series.
Okay.
Yes, 5.
And you have to read it before you read Crescent City.
Okay.
Oh, good.
See, and I have Crescent City on Audible, and I haven't read it yet, so that's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read Crescent City 2 next month, so because I don't want to be spoiled, because apparently we've already been spoiled a little bit, so I'm like, okay, I better read it before January when I pre-ordered Crescent City 3.
Ooh. Oh, very cool.
In response to the comment, everybody is obsessed with the graphic audio versions of those books, but I feel like they're kind of cringe. It's just me, but it just feels like so melodramatic, and I don't know why. And like, there's no hate, like if you love it, but I don't know why. When I listened to all the samples, I decide which ones to buy, and I just couldn't with the graphic ones for some reason. I couldn't take it seriously. It just like made me laugh.
She does seem a little. I love the graphic audio, and that's part of the reason. That's actually the entire reason I haven't read the 5th book yet, is because I have been loving the graphic audio so much. The first half got released, I think, last month. And then I'm waiting for them to just release both of them, because I'm not going to listen to the first half of the book and then like wait months. But yeah, she does seem really dramatic when she's talking. I mean, and because, you know, with the sound effects and everything, all the sexy chimes, I was like, oh my, it's very different than just bringing in a regular audio book. I was like, oh my. But anyway, yeah. Oh, and here's another comment about. No, not Crescent
Yes.
City.
Oh my God, Mariah, Air of Fire is literally like my favorite.
Is it really
I was
good?
just talking to Erica about this because she just finished Air of Fire. And I don't know if it was her absolute favorite, but like I am obsessed with Air of Fire.
It was my favorite as well. It's like, for me, that's where it really started getting really good.
I think that's the one I'm supposed to read
know.
next.
I'm so glad I'm hearing all of this. Oh, look, she's agreeing with you, Autumn. Cringe for me too. Yeah,
I know you said
music too.
I just can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta pop off here.
Okay.
But thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad you came, Hannah.
I'm gonna be doing a sprint on Saturday for the Readathon. So
great
for anyone who wants to join.
What time EST?
I'll be there. I want to try to read that book. We talked about that.
Oh, nice.
Those sprints are on Friday. Those are tomorrow.
Oh.
But those she's talking about for my romance, my book club, Spelled by Romance. It's like a fantasy romance book club, and we're reading To Bleed at Crystal Bloom tomorrow live on sprints.
Nice.
But then I'll be doing historical romance sprints on Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Awesome. See, that's great. I love that we're doing different times.
I will see y'all then.
Bye, Hannah. I'm so
I'll
glad
also say I have to go because my computer's about to die.
Oh no, I know. You know what mine is too. and it's 9:00 EST, and my husband's gonna be wanting to go to sleep. Well, good night. Well, then I guess we can just all say good night. And I'm so thankful that we got to do this. Oh, there's more. There's even more good about the graphic audio. Yeah. So many good comments. It's like, oh, but we have to go. I'm so mad.
I know.
I could do this all night, but I can't. All right, so let's see.
Do this again. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait to do this again. We have to do this again. I have to figure. I haven't signed up for anything else yet. I need to do that. So I'll be in touch with you guys for sure when that happens. Yeah, because we got to do this again before the month is out for sure. Oh, and enjoy again the magic there.
I'm a little bit nervous again, only because I don't want to have to run into the same problems and be annoying and like not understand anything.
You're not
I
annoying
need to
us.
like
Not
get
annoying
a
at
new
all.
device to be able to like do it properly.
It's just we're all laid back here. We're just figuring
I
it
might
out.
just chill in the comments next time.
Yeah, whatever works. Thank you so much. And last time I left the broadcast running. So now I'm going to make sure that I don't do that. So let's see. I'm going to click this thing over. Anyway, I'm narrating again. All right. Good night, everyone. So thankful you
Bye.
guys came,
Bye.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.